Hello everyone, it's me, Games99, welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video! Round 4 of the TTS League here so far, up against Spielmeister 273 with a 2-character deck, playing my Ayla Jar Jar Rey, who have not changed it, and I'm up against a Yoda and a Sabine. Okay, well, if you recall correctly, I made this deck specifically to deal with people who use hyperspace jump a lot, and I'm hoping I can do that effectively here. Secret mission might be worth keeping for the resource generation. Definitely don't want to keep Clash or Concentrate though. Heirloom lightsaber. Oh, you saw what happened when I didn't draw weapons last time. An heirloom's not terrible. I think I will take Hidden Motive because I'm up against a Yoda. So I think I'll keep these three, and I'll draw 2 new ones. Easy Pickings and Ancient Lightsaber. Alright, cool. Either of those could be very effective. Now then, I'm probably going to win the roll-off, but what do I pick with that win? Well, definitely going to pick his, actually. Yeah, no, he's, Sabine does damage, so I want shields, and, Salvage Yard does not help me. Why do I keep calling the Salvage Yard when it's Starship Graveyard? Salvage Yard is a card in Star Wars Destiny, though, isn't it? I'm not insane. Oh wow, I've only got a 3, but he's only got a 2, so it's fine by me. We're taking his battlefield and putting a shield on each of these characters. There we go. And I'm going to let him go first. Okay, so he's already got a 4 speed. Ready and raring to go. I'm going to declare yellow. Yellow Jeff. I'm declared yellow. Let's see what happens. Because he definitely is going to have a lot of yellow upgrades in here, but he'll probably have a lot of blue events, so it will be difficult. Ah, blue. Okay. Unfortunate. Nope. It's still. Scarred either way. I just don't get a resource. I don't really know why everyone always misreads that, but that's a thing that happens. So yeah, wow, I've never seen that before. Yeah, Secret Mission's a really good card. Alright, he's already got a running interference. Alright, sure. Well, let's roll out the Ayla, so I'm at least using some of this tempo. 2 indirect and a 1 melee. Okay, well. Problem is he has 21 health. I really need to kill off that Sabine. Killing off that Sabine would be very useful. Could be playing, I don't know, Handcraft Lightbow or something. Try and go for this Yoda, but let's be honest, Yoda is the support for the Sabine. Alright. Gonna roll out the Yoda. He wants that 4 speed so he can roll out Sabine without her being mitigating. I can remove both of those though with a cool easy pickings right here. And I think it's worth it just to do that. I mean, they're not the best. It's not the best use of an easy pickings, but it does stop the Yoda and the 4 speed. It looks like I might have to start doing the start arguing that Jar Jar can activate even after running interference activates. We'll see. That's a 3 for a resource disrupt. That's pretty terrible right there. Yeah, that's pretty awful. So I'm just gonna resolve this 2 indirect. It's not the best use of it, but I'd rather not lose out on the tempo there because I want him to discard and reroll before I roll in Jar Jar, obviously. Oh, he's offering me a pass here. That's interesting, because I've done damage to him. He hasn't done damage to me, but he can get resources off of this. You know what? I'm going to resolve the 1 melee, and then if he passes again, I'll accept it. Because at this point, I've dealt damage to him. He hasn't dealt damage to me. It's only cost me a resource. I've managed to resolve dice. He hasn't resolved dice. So I'm perfectly okay with this. He really should be activating Jar Jar, honestly. I'm perfectly okay with that. Will I need this ancient lightsaber? Maybe, arguably. Will I need the heirloom as well? Well, the heirloom's probably slightly better than the ancient. I'm going to keep both of them though because I'm an idiot. And we're getting a Force Illusion and Overconfidence. Okay, so they're both alright cards. Neither are amazing cards, but he now has 4 resources. He didn't discard any cards from his hand, so it implies to me that he has a good hand. He used 2 cards from his hand there. He's got... Okay, Mars's Goggles comes out. Mars's Goggles is a very important part of the Yoda Sabine kit. Removing the... it can either remove the events, which would stop the Sabine, or alternatively, which would remove the Sabine dice, or alternatively rolls into the double focus, which if he rolls a 4-speed special and then Yoda's specials for the 2 focus could be quite deadly. Since I roll out the Ayla, I get a 2 melee there and a 1 resource. We'll see what happens with him. He gets the triple special. That's pretty significant. Allow him to get rid of one of the either Overconfidence or Force Illusion, would allow him to get the resource, and would allow him to roll in the special on the 4-speed. That's quite significant. Is it worth me using Jar Jar for it, though? That's the real question. Not sure that it is. I'm not sure that it is. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Ancient Lightsaber because it's turn still. And I'm then going to resolve the 2 melee. Even though if Ancient rolls the +3, I'll feel really bad about that. Now I'm killing off the Yoda first. It's not necessarily the smartest choice in the world, but Yoda at least is not going to have the second chance rubbish to deal with. I'm not too terrified of a Sabine on her own with this higher health deck, but I am very scared of the Sabine. But you know, Yoda's taken damage already. If I finish him off, I get rid of the 4-speed of Mars Goggles and his ability to focus things. That's 1 activation. That's 1 turn. So he's got 1 extra turn of rolling Sabine, and then he's got 1 extra turn after this. So he can roll out and just damage if he rolls well. He rolls A3. That's not bad to just resolve. He's going to do that to prevent me activating. But then who's he going to shoot? He's going to shoot the Ayla. Alright. I mean, that's fine by me. If he wants to hyperspace jump here, he can do. There's not much I can do about that. I think he's setting up for a hyperspace jump play, because he has nothing else really that would be that effective to do in this situation. Resolving the double focus, do the 3, allow me to hidden motive. He has no other dice available. I don't know why he never discarded any weapons for Sabine to work out, so I'm just going to take this resource now in the expectation that he might be going for a hyperspace jump. And he removes the last die. Now, he can claim to take the resource if he wants. I mean, that's a lot of resource generation. But then I have free reign to attack him. So he is going to hyperspace jump. I'm okay with him using up 1 hyperspace jump on very little. At the end of the day, I still managed to do damage to him. So I'm okay with this. I'm very much okay with this. Okay, he accidentally drew an extra card. I run secret mission, so it'd be rude of me to know what the top of his card deck is. I can disqualify him over that. I don't think anyone worth their salt would disqualify someone over accidentally drawing an extra card. He's going to start with the Yoda rollout. Alright, well, he can definitely do a 4-speed play again. Which could be threatening. I'm just going to play this heirloom right here. I can later go for the double 4-speed on the Ray, and then that can get really scary. But right now, I just want to keep it in the hand. Okay, so he's going to roll out the Sabine. I will be able to overconfidence to get rid of one of those 2 die if he rolls into good damage here. 3 and a 2, yeah, I'm just going to overconfidence both of those. But first, I'm going to 4-speed, 4-speed, and then overconfidence these 2 dice. Now, I don't have much reroll power here because I did the double 4-speed. But, you know, I made the decision. Alright, so he's missing the Ray trigger. Definitely not an OG player. OG Awakenings. Maybe he is. And I'll get rid of the resource. I'll let him keep the shield. But now he can 4-speed into focus into 3 damage. That would be annoying, but then that is going to be his other hyperspace jump used if he decides to do that. And again, even though I'm not taking my turns here, the damage output he's dealing to me is fairly low right now, although he has burnt through 3 of the 6 cards of removal I have in this deck. He hasn't played any cards on Sabine. He's not spending his resources on upgrading Sabine, and I'm not even attacking Sabine first. So I'm perfectly okay with him spending all of his resources whilst I'm ramping up here. Oh, he's focusing to the Yodas. Well, he still has an action. Get a resource and turn the Sabine, I assume. Sure, I'll roll out Jar Jar then to force the reroll. Discard and a disrupt. There we go. Jar's ability forces him to reroll the 3 damage. Yep, that's why Jar Jar is good against Sabine. Okay, so he gets the 3-for-1 disrupt. That's not very good for him, so he's gonna have to discard some cards to reroll here. Thinking Ezra, no, this is Jar Jar. Jar Jar the Magnificent. Jar Jar the Ultimate. Jar Jar the Sith Lord. Jar Jar, all of these other words that mean Jar Jar. Alright, so let's roll out these double 4-speeds. Let's get 4 additional actions, and then let's use Ayla and wreck him. Okay, that was pretty terrible. But at least I do have some discard sides if he keeps whiffing with this Sabine. Wow, that was pretty terrible. I would have to discard Force Illusion. Which I'm not necessarily prepared to do. Okay, he's getting easy pickings. I'm perfectly okay with him using this easy pickings right now on the 2 discards, because he spent a resource and his incredibly valuable easy pickings to stop 2 discard. So he spent a card to stop a discard. Alright, so with Ayla here, I can either move into the 4-speed, but also it prevents the 3 ranged if he decides to reroll again. Okay. What's he calling? He's calling melee. Alright. Landing the 2 indirect. Lands on the 2 indirect instead. Alright, so I will... I actually do have 3 shields, which is kind of nice. So yeah, let's resolve the 2 indirect. If he wants to stick them both on Yoda, be my guest. If he claims, I will discard this Force Illusion and do some re-rolling here to try and kill him. Okay, Force Illusion comes out. Now, I could claim here. Wouldn't be too terrible. I would get the resource, I would get the additional card. But I do still have 3 dice on the table that can output some good damage here. I do have this Disrupt. Let's Disrupt. I think he's going to go big with that extra melee, extra die reroll here. Actually, thinking about it, I should have done the reroll, try and get some damage output, because if he rolled damage, yeah. I think I'm just discarding this Force Illusion. As much as Force Illusion is really good for me, I just have too much potential damage showing here. Alright, I end up with 5 damage. See? That's a really good set of roll there. Yeah, it's a really good set of rolls. I'll take it. Can't get any more damage any other way, so yeah, I'm just gonna go to 5. And I can do 5 to the Sabine if I wanted to, put her to 6. But I am going to actually put Yoda to 2 hit points, I think, here. Burn the Force Illusion. Sabine's going to get tough, though. Sabine is going to get pretty tough. I still have my Vibro Nice. I could potentially just wreck with the double 4 speed. Well, I'm definitely taking the shield on the Ayla. I've put so much into Yoda already, though. You know? What are the chances that he has? Yeah, let's just stick it all into Yoda. Let's turn off the potential spot. Yeah. So he has to burn the Force Illusion for 2. I mean, that's good value, him having to burn it for just 2. Loses the 4 speed, loses the Never Tell Me the Odds. Okay, so he has 1 hyperspace jump, 1 Never Tell Me the Odds gone. Perfect. Alright, I get Raised Lightsaber, a Clash. Friends in Low Places is nice here because with this Clash I can figure out what I'm doing. Kinda insane, yeah. Well, not really, actually. You needed to discard cards, I think, after you played Hyperspace Jump. Because one of those rounds, you basically didn't draw anything. But, you know, he probably has a weapon now. I mean, come on. Seriously. I got Secret Mission. I can also put Raised Lightsaber on Ayla, which is nice. They both cocked. Reroll them both. Alright. If he's not activating Running Interference, I think the first thing I'm going to do is roll in Ray. Because I'm expecting a potential Never Tell Me the Odds situation, and I want to get my full speeds out here. Alright, well, there's a 4-speed special, but no damage showing on the Ray or the Ancient. That's not too surprising. With a 4-speed special here, I can just kill Yoda. With a fairly lucky Ayla roll, and I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'm just going to go 4-speed into roll out Ayla to try and get this Yoda kill done. Alright, there's the 2 melee to kill Yoda. When 4-speed's showing like that, you gotta be careful. I'm potentially gonna put the race lightsaber on Jar Jar so that I have someone with it. Alright. Now then, Sabine on her own, though, is still terrifying, even after losing A, hyperspace jump, and A, never tell me the odds. But it's looking like he just doesn't have weapons. Then again, he threw an X8 into the graveyard, so he has at least an X8. Okay, he's going to force me to activate Jar Jar. That's fine by me, because if these... Because none of these are showing damage right now. If these roll into damage, he's screwed. Alright, so can't re-roll that. Can't re-roll that. Because of Jar Jar's ability. Can roll in the 2 indirect. Alright. I think I just friends in low places here just to see if he's got any removal. He doesn't. I've already used up one of his overconfidences, so he definitely doesn't have. So he definitely can't do that. Okay, perfect. I can hit that easy pickings. Go away. He still has a Force Illusion there. And he has a Daring Escape as well to remove blanks. Gotta be aware of that. Surprised he's running Daring Escape, honestly. Not a card you see often, but if he's running a Mars's Vault, Daring Escape is pretty decent for Hero, simply because it can actually remove blanks and no one's expecting it. Okay. So he's going to go hidden into probably X8 into a rollout. He's removing my shield. Makes complete sense. At this point, all my characters are activated, so the heirloom lightsaber can only really go onto can't go onto anyone who can activate again afterwards. Ayla herself only has 1 dice out there. It's a good one though. But yeah. I know from Clash that he does not have any real removal, so I can just go into a huge turn here. Okay, okay, so he's activating the running interference to prevent me from playing a card. Yep. Yep. Totally makes sense, but I can still at least resolve this 2 indirect no matter what is going to happen to me here. Well, that's a god roll. Literally the best roll he could have done since he has no resources. So that's awesome. So let's just resolve the 2 indirect, and then get ready to lose Ayla or Rey. Oh yeah. Damn it. Alright, so he can kill off Ayla, and I don't even get that 2 indirect damage, which would have been very nice. Or he can just throw all of it into Rey, which I wouldn't blame him for, honestly. That gets rid of that ancient lightsaber threat. Alright, so he kills off the Ayla, so I'm going to discard this 4-speed, move this heirloom over. And that means he does not have another thing for this +2, so he kind of wasted that. He couldn't actually kill Rey because of the shield, but he could have put it to like 1 hit point. That's because in his hands was a Force Illusion and a... Force Illusion and a... Shit, what was the last card in his hand? Shit, what was the last card in his hand? I want to say it was an Daring Escape, that was it. Alright, let me just... Is it worth getting rid of his Daring Escape to ensure his Force Illusion is gone? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm going to just re-roll a lot of these dice. I'm going to keep this Jar Jar discard, actually. And I'm going to re-roll these. I want a melee showing on one of these 2. Okay, I got a focus, at least. So I can go ahead and do 4 to this Sabine. Okay, he discards the Daring, so I can resolve that Jar Jar. Jar Jar discard, and that's his turn spent. He does get the 3rd resource, of course. Always scary for the second chances and such. But in exchange, I get to do 4 to him. So yeah, let's focus to the +3. Let's take the shield. And let's clash to move that to the 1. It's an expensive clash. Clash for a 1, but it allows me to do 4. And I will take that. I will take that. Alright, so raise lightsaber. I'll keep it. I'll keep the raise lightsaber. Looking hopefully to draw into a quick draw here. Don't get it. Get double Vibro Axe and an easy pickings. Easy pickings, if that actually works, would be amazing. But he's most probably got something. He's most probably going to play running interference to stop me from playing a card, right? Still has both those second chances that I need to burn through. Only 8 cards left in the deck, which is kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. But at least I have Jar Jar. So if he, okay, so he's gonna go for that second running interference now. Damn. Do I toss out the 4-speed here? I do toss out the 4-speed here, I think. Toss out the 4-speed for a raised lightsaber. Puts another shield on Rey. Kind of a waste, actually. Probably should have had Jar Jar. Given the other shield to Jar Jar, at least. I can roll out here. If I God roll, he can Jar Jar me. But he's probably not going to. That's a... Okay, so that's 2 resources and 3 melee. It's not very high. But, you know. Could be... I mean, that could be a lot better. But the raised lightsaber being a 2 is not bad. I might resolve that 2 and then start re-rolling the other stuff. I've just gotta hope I don't get decimated. No, he's wanting to put that away. Yep, there you go. Because he's gonna put it back in a second and take an additional action when he does the Sabine stuff. But at least he can't do that with running interference right now. Yeah, I will resolve the 2 melee while I can. Let's hope he doesn't God roll me a second time. I mean, he definitely has the dice that can do that. Okay, just a 2 melee, just 2 range showing. 2 range, nothing to be scared of. I might take the resource so that I can Jar Jar potentially. He has 1 additional action, not to Jar Jar, to easy pickings maybe. Okay. Alright, I'll just take a resource. Just a resource, yeah. With these dice, I can still probably pop that second chance this turn. That'll be alright for me. Not going to need these Vibro Axes at all this game. So I can just throw those away just fine. Basic idea is Hidden Blaster has a 2, and he has a lot of 2 sides potentially showing. Alright, so there's a 2. If I re-roll all that, that could go really badly for me. So let's Hidden Motive, ranged. Let's just try and get rid of that die. Nope, lands on the resource. Alright. Surprised he's not... Well, not surprised he's not activating Jar Jar. I don't think he knows he can activate Jar Jar, but that's his fault for not reading the card. I've already shown him that he's got to read... Oh, nope, there he is. Rolling Jar Jar. He's smarter than most. Smarter than most little piggies. He's figured it out. Discard and a Disrupt. Alright, so he can't re-roll that Disrupt side. And the other 2 kind of roll pretty poorly. And that's a 3 and a 2. Wow. The 3 isn't a problem. I can resolve the 2 discard here and then claim, which would get me a resource, not necessarily the most useful thing in the world. Did he ever discard that Daring Escape? He did. Okay, so it's probably, it could be a Never Tell Me the Odds in his hand, could be the other second chance. He's got a lot of valuable stuff still there. He's also got a lot of dud, though. A lot of duds. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go for the double discard. Even though the problem is I've still got plenty of re-rolls available, but I want to make sure he doesn't re-roll these other 2 die into good damage. Hit another X8. Okay, so that wasn't a good. Those weren't good things to discard at the end of the day, but discarding is something I did. So let's discard this Vibroax. Let's re-roll. Just try and get some damage. Just something resolvable here. A 1 melee, not great. He's going to go the 2 to me, and can't resolve. All right, now I'm just claiming. I think I can re-roll here. But I think I just claim take the resource. Even though there's not great things for me, it can at least show me what this next card is. Vibro Knife, perfect. Well, not necessarily perfect. I would have loved it even more if this was if it was a card I could use to win the game with. Okay, Vibro Knife Quick Draw though. That's freaking deadly. I can even do that with Jar Jar to get 2 actions. Vibro Knife Quick Draw Concentrate could kill off the Sabine if it wasn't fact that second chance. Okay. If I God Roll, I can kill him. Wait, no, because I won't have the Ancient Lightsaber die, I'll have the Vibro Knife die. I need to do 5 as an individual. So I can get that with the Heirloom and the Ray. Then I need to do another 5, which I can do with the Concentrate. If I God Roll, I kill Sabine here. But I have to God Roll. So let's Quick Draw into Vibro Knife, Overwriting of the Ancient. 3 actions. First action, roll out Ray. Okay, I get the 3. So here's the thing. I can second action, I can go to 5 there. And then I can put him onto like 2 hit points, but that's my turn basically spent. I don't have the resource for the easy pickings. But I think that's what I do. I just accept that that's what's going to happen this turn, and that he can hit me with whatever he wants. So yeah. To flip this to the 3, and this to the +2. And then I do 5, and then 3. Not quite a kill. I needed a second one of those die to land on a 1 in 6 there. It goes to 8. Wait. Wasn't he at 6 before? Wait, no, he was at 7. So 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, no, yeah, there we go. Yes, I think so. It's either 8 or 9. Or is that with only indirect? The problem is I overkill him with the five, so yeah, it's only 8. So he still has 3 hit points here. Technically, if Jar Jar rolls the 2 indirect here and Rey rolls the 1 melee, I kill him still. But I'm pretty sure he can second chance this. But the whole point here is that I've removed 3 resources from his potential play pool. He can still do an X8 into try and kill me. And that's terrifying. Unfortunately, I used all my actions there. Okay. Sure. Discard to reroll 0. Sure, sure, sure. Fine, I'll pass. Here's this thing. Ultimately, Rey still has 13 health. And I've still got another action sheet in this deck with 9 cards left. Another 2 action sheets. I've still got a quick draw and I've still got a vibro knife. So unless he plays another second chance, by the end of this, I'm still pretty good. I lose the Rey die because it's the DL44. He has to pay the resource though. But this could be quite deadly there. I don't want to have to argue with him that Jar Jar can activate. He's got a reroll. He's got a ambush action, so he can roll terribly. Well, no, if that rolls into the 3, he's still fine. It rolls into the 3, so he can kill Jar Jar right here, and that would be worth it for him. Still his action. Might have to get the Jar Jar argument out. A lot of people read it very different ways. The Jar Jar argument, for those who don't know, is that any player may take an action forced to activate this character. Still your action. Okay, well he kills him anyway. That's fair. I'll just pass. There's nothing to be gained from not passing here. Just make him think I might have something, so he may do a suboptimal play. I mean, don't get me wrong, 8 damage will be pretty huge if he rolls it, which he's got a fairly good chance of rolling it. I did get rid of an Ancient Lightsaber for this, after all. Alright. Of course, if I claim, okay, is this guy Mazavolt? Okay, I was gonna say he's only got 4 cards left in the deck. One of them's probably the second chance. He does roll well. All right, claim, take a resource, draw a card. The other Vibro Knife. All right, Vibro Knife Clash wins me the game. So especially if Vibro Knife Clash wins me the game. So I've just got to not. But there is the awkward part of I need to activate Rey before I play the Clash in order to make that work. So let's draw 3 and hopefully we get a quick draw. We get a quick draw. We win. All right. Quick draw for another Vibro Knife. 3 actions. 3 actions. Roll out Rey. Oh no, I didn't kill him. I clash for 3. GG. Whew. Lucky for me, he didn't draw weapons early on, and then he spent his hyperspace jump. pretty early. Although, to be fair, I ended up doing a lot of action cheating, so I was pretty fast in the end. Hyperspace jump might not have been so effective in that situation. only had to break through one second chance, thankfully. I only deal with 1 second chance. He had 2 turns of not activating Sabine, effective of not having Sabine things. Of course, he does have the. He had the Sabine into Never Tell Me the Odds running interference to kill me. So if I did not have that Vibro Knife, I was screwed, and I would have discarded to draw the Vibro Knife, and there was a chance I didn't draw that Vibro Knife. And of course, then I rolled in, and I didn't roll well, so I still would need that Vibro Knife to win. That quick draw Vibro Knife combo. Very, very effective. Of course, I would have close squad assaulted. If I'd have hit both of them, that would have been amazing. Honestly, if I'd have won through mill, that would have been hilarious. But yeah, that was quite close for comfort, and the rolls were... I wouldn't say my rolls were great, but his rolls weren't bad either. I mean, he god rolled me. But I will say I expected to have a lot less trouble with this than I ended up doing. Because of the ambush actions, Jar Jar was never able to activate properly enough to deal with the threes, and that's something I haven't thought in my head. Jar Jar in my head is he can stop the Never Tell Me the Odds, but he can't stop the just flat out God roll. Or the flat out, I'm just going to roll Sabine. I roll nothing except for a single 3 damage, which I use. And then I've got all this nothing that do you really want Jar Jar to work with? And if you re-roll your dice, I'm just going to activate Jar Jar. Right? So that was a bit awkward there. But yeah, my opponent definitely could have played that better, I think. Discarding his early hand, what was his starting hand? Something like this. Overconfidence, Hyperspace, Mars's, Easy Pickings, and Emotive. I mean, those are all good cards in a vacuum, but he needed his weapons early. So definitely after activating Hyperspace Jump, discard the Easy Pickings and Hidden Motive. I think try and get weapons out. But yeah, this has been me, GameSlay99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. My deck did what it's supposed to do and beat a Sabine. Pretty close though. Signing off.